believe it!
I don't believe it. Kagebushi no Jinzutsu. Hey there and welcome back to another episode of Watch or Not, the series where I take the first episode of an anime and decide based on it I'm going to keep on watching the show or not, and today it's Kokkoku. Honestly, I went into this anime completely dark. I didn't know anything ahead of time, and these days it's even kinda impossible to avoid all the material about the shows. But starting this show up, holy shit, look at the animation, the reflections, this is next level, this is... I have no words for this, like, oh my god, are you seeing this? This what... Oh, it's the studio. Oh, her eyes are pretty big, I guess. Okay, well, anyways, this is our main character's ass. This is our main character. And it does have a slow start, and by that I mean it has a slow first 30 seconds, because then it instantly captures everything that I want to be captured by. Like time, freeze frames, then this mystical black people coming from the sky and touching people, and... yeah, instant mystery! That's how you do it! And then, the most magical thing ever, the opening. People are saying Devilman Crybaby is the anime of the year, like 8 days after the year has started. Well, I'm saying this is the best opening of the year.
28
days after the year has started. It's not your usual upbeat type action music. It's this kind of punk and funk combined. It's appealing both to my Cowboy Bebop jazzy vibes and to Inuyashiki mind-blowing action vibes. Just listen to this. And then there's this place where it kinda goes into EDM and you're expecting a full dubstep drop. Yeah, you can feel the drop coming. But it's like this hypnotic choir music, and combined with these enthralling visuals. This is the kind of opening that once you see, you won't forget, and in 5 years' times, in 10 years, you'll still come back to it out of pure nostalgia, like you do with your favorite Naruto or Bleach or One Piece openings. So I'll call out to Mother's Basement. If you don't cover this opening, I will do it myself. And people probably wouldn't want me to cover openings. Okay, but back to the story. We see that she's living with her family, her deadbeat dad, her sister, and her grandpa. And you know, it's just your average dysfunctional family where nobody does much work and just sit around, play games, and drink alcohol in the middle of the day. But then her sister's son gets abducted with his brother instead of her, and they have to save them. Yeah, the abduction part is pretty brutal. Just a heads up, this is not a family-friendly show, so if you're unborn or something, don't watch it. So then they have to get 5 million yen for ransom, and they don't really have any method to get the money in time. So instead, Grandpa busts out this magic rock, and he's like, guys, touch the rock while I cut myself. And they're like, okay. Personally, I love anime or shows, any kind of series that deal with time travel or time at all. One of my favorite shows is Steins Gate. I love 13 Monkeys. Just watch Travelers. And to get an anime that deals with stopping time or something. So yeah, they stop time. And there's this magnificent 3D animation that comes with it. And at first you were like, oh, okay. They have this 2D animation and then go into 3D. That's pretty neat. But after they do it, like, 5 more times, it seems kinda tacky. And what might seem weak to some people, I enjoyed, which was the explaining of the time travel part, where the family is just walking around and they're like, Grandpa, why did time stop? And he's like, I don't know, I got that stone from my parents like 100 years ago, who gives a shit? Which is kinda like, fair enough, it's a magical stone, whatever. But they do seem to be going into the physics and logic later on by explaining something about blood relationships and stuff at the end of the episode. So they go to the place where the people are kidnapped, some other people show up who are like mafia or something, then it turns out that Grandpa can teleport, and those guys aren't fucking around, they're gonna kill everybody. But then this mysterious large monster appears who's completely CGI, that kinda breaks the immersion, but also kinda adds it, because it's definitely supposed to be an otherworldly being. So I haven't decided yet if this is a good thing or a bad thing. But it ends there! It's open-ended! The fuck? This gets a watch for me because I need the second episode right now. And if you don't want to watch this, then at least take 1 minute of your time and go watch the opening. You're not gonna regret it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope to see you next week when I'll be watching Darling in the Franxx, maybe? Oh no! Citrus. Best opening 2018! Oh! Oh!